A Shed Audio presents Body of Evidence by Patricia Cornwell, read by Lindsay Crouse.
August 13, Key West. Dear M, 30 days have passed in measured shades of sunlit color and changes in the wind. Most afternoons I'm at Louis', riding on the porch and looking out at the sea. The water is mottled emerald green over the mosaic of sandbars, and aqua as it deepens. Nobody bothers me. By now I'm a part of the restaurant's family, like Zulu, the black lab who splashes after frisbees. I cannot complain about my days. It is the nights I dread. Every time I hear a telephone ring, I remember. Every time I hear someone walking behind me, I turn around. At night I look in my closet, behind the curtain and under my bed, then prop a chair in front of the door. Dear God, I don't want to go home. Beryl. September 30, Key West. Dear M, yesterday at Louis', Brent came out to the porch and said the phone was for me. My heart raced as I went inside and was answered by long-distance static and the line going dead. The way that made me feel, I've been telling myself I'm too paranoid. He would have said something and delighted in my fear. It's impossible he could have tracked me here. The book isn't finished, but I'm almost out of money and the weather has turned. Palm trees are struggling against the wind, fronds like inside-out umbrellas. The world moans outside my window like something wounded. I must leave soon. I will miss the island. I will miss PJ and Walt. They have made me feel cared for and safe. I don't know what I'll do when I get back to Richmond. Perhaps I should move right away. But I don't know where I will go. Beryl. Returning the Key West letters to their manila folder, I got out a packet of surgical gloves, tucked it inside my black medical bag, and took the elevator down one floor to the morgue. The tile hallway was damp from being mopped, the autopsy suite locked and closed for business. Diagonally across from the elevator was the stainless steel refrigerator, and opening its massive door, I was greeted by the familiar blast of cold, foul air. I located the gurney inside without bothering to check toe tags, recognizing the slender foot protruding from a white sheet. I knew every inch of Beryl Madison. Smoky blue eyes stared dully from slitted lids, her face slack and marred with pale open cuts. Her neck was laid wide open to her spine, the strap muscles severed. Closely spaced over her left chest and breast were 9 stab wounds spread open like large red buttonholes and almost perfectly vertical. They had been inflicted in rapid succession, the force so violent there were hilt marks in her skin. Cuts to her forearms and hands ranged from 1/4 of an inch to 4.5 inches in length. Counting 2 on her back and excluding her stab wounds and cut throat, there were 27 cutting injuries, all of them inflicted while she was attempting to ward off the slashing of a wide, sharp blade. When I closed my eyes, I could see Beryl Madison's face. I could see in sickening detail the violence inflicted upon her body. I was trying to make sense of it. Someone had threatened to murder her. She fled to Key West. She was terrified beyond reason. She did not want to die. The night she returned to Richmond, it happened. Why did you let him into your house? Why in God's name did you? Rearranging the sheet, I returned the gurney to the others, bearing bodies against the refrigerator's back wall. By this time tomorrow her body would be cremated, her ashes en route to California. Beryl Madison would have turned 34 next month. She had no living relatives. No...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?